Are you gonna just find your seat this time?
Hey, see.
Are you taping me?
Nah, I'm making phone calls, yo. I'm a networker. You know me. That's just what I do. Hey, yo, Freak! Hey, we're gonna make it rain tonight, baby!
Woo! Yeah, Freak, let's get that win. Look. Cuckoo!
Hey, get them hundreds out. Get them hundreds out for your boy.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
Freak.
He's yours.
Three-point basket. Mike Wong. That will do it for the first quarter, folks. Second quarter of play will begin shortly. Student tornadoes. Do you feel like you have no time for games? If so, a time management course is being offered 5 days a week after school. For more information, please see Mrs. Lindgren. Brothers. Left goes Aslanaglu with the bucket.
got this.
Heavy foul. Jesse B. Two points. Court Kiefer. And that will do it for the court, folks. Fairview falling behind, but we know they can turn it around. So let's hear it for your Tornadoes. Tornado fans, if you would like to sign up for ice sculpting classes, please see Mrs. Proudmore in room 1B. Only a few openings are available, so hurry to secure your spot soon. Two points. Freak. Joe Levesque for two. Two points. Michael Kennedy. Two points. Brad Jones. Mike Wong with the bucket. And that's it for the third quarter. The fourth will begin in just a few moments. Out of bounds. Fairview ball.
Come on. This is disruptive.
Timeout for the Tornadoes. Three-point basket. Mike Wong.
Move the ball. Stick it to the...
Two points.
Match up.
Freak.
Match up. Match up. Match up.
Timeout, Fairview. Attention to the owner of a red Kia, license plate 2KBEAT5. Your lights are on. I repeat, your lights are on. Defensive foul. Leftos Aslan. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line to the tornado. Jesse Beam for two. Fair team foul. Jesse Beam. That's his second personal foul. Fair team foul. Mike Wong. That's his first personal foul. Tornadoes foul. Timeout for the Tornadoes. Student Tornadoes. Do you feel like you have no time for games? If so, a time management course is being offered 5 days a week after school. For more information, please see Mrs. Winwood. Two points. Freak.
Can't stop this.
Students, if you are interested in running for any student body position for the next school year, then please visit the counselor's office for more information and to pick up your student body application packet.
We can guarantee you 3 things, Freak. The ability to start and play significant minutes as a freshman, national media exposure, and the best coaching staff at the collegiate level. We at Arizona pride ourselves in excellence. And if you join the Wildcat Nation, not only will you be making a great decision, but quite frankly, it will get you to the professional level. Andre Iguodala, Sean Elliott, Steve Kerr, Jason Terry, and Damon Stoudemire. That's only a few of our great former Wildcats. Whatever decision you make the one that's best for you. And that's Arizona. All right, we'll see you in the fall to help us win our second championship.
What does it mean to be a Jayhawk? In a word, excellence. I'm reminded of the great Wilt Chamberlain, Kirk Heinrich, Andrew Wiggins, and the future Hall of Famer Paul "The Truth" Pierce. Careers that are a testament to the excellence of the University of Kansas. Freak, you deserve the best. That's Kansas. You deserve an enriched college experience. That's Kansas. You deserve to be a winner. That's Kansas. Our offer is clear. We await your decision in the next few weeks. If you have any questions, please contact me. Thanks for your time.
I'm not going to waste your time, Freak. I know this is a busy time for you. Schools are throwing the great alumni at you. Coaches are promising you playing time. Potential teammates are pitching you the perks of the respective universities. I get it. Not my first rodeo. I'm going to shoot it to you straight. We are excellent and proven at University of Connecticut, and we feel you'd be a great fit for our program. From Ray Allen, Rip Hamilton, Rudy Gay, Kemba Walker, to Shabazz Napier, we've had a great deal of perfect fits. So excuse me if I'm confident you will make the right choice. This journey will begin if you select us, but it will never end. This navy blue runs deep. We wish you well, and we await your decision.
I want to hear some noise from all you Phenom fans. The tip for the state championship is just seconds away. At home in parts unknown, it's the Phenoms versus the Bulldogs who came in from Midtown. Let's see how loud we can get. Get on your feet and let your Phenoms hear it.
Yeah, we at the spot right now, though. Oh, yeah, you know my boy's about to take it. Look,
I need you to be on your best behavior tonight. This is an important game
give
for
my phone
Freak.
back. Come on, yo.
Vic, I'm serious.
Cece, my dear. Now, I know how important this game is. I'm just trying to make moves, yo. Freaky, he's gonna take it all the way. He's leading this, all right? Business.
Come on, Freak. Show them no mercy.
Hey,
We got this
hold
title.
hold
Come on.
We got this, my boy. We got this. Hey, we taking state, man. We taking state. Hey, he taking state, though.
Vic, come on. Let's get our seat.
Okay. My man.
Vic, I'm serious.
All right,
Let's go.
yo, she up on me like hard right now, though.
At the line for your phenoms, Teddy Edwards. 2 shots. Assisting Freak.
Can't stop this.
Freak, thanks to you and your family very much for taking the time to meet with me. I'm going to be honest with you. We've been watching your game tape for years now, and you are our highest priority. We want to develop you from the excellent player that you already are into an all-American player and college legend. Everyone knows about the Fab Five, but with your skills, we think that you can break the records currently held by the great Wolverine Glenn Rice. Make history, Freak. Join the rich maize and blue tradition in Ann Arbor and become a Wolverine. We look forward to your decision. Go Blue!
Like the sun that shines over the great state of California, we have been a banner of excellence in college basketball. Our ideologies are rooted in the core of what comprises the DNA of who we are at UCLA. 11 times champions. You are destined for greatness. And your destiny should lead you to a grand stage. And trust me, no stage is more visible than the city of Los Angeles and UCLA. We will have your jersey hanging in your locker, waiting for you to claim your spot amongst the stars.
What are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing?
Anyways, where is Freak?
Now, CC, you know your brother. He loves to make a grand entrance. He gets it from your mother. She's always showing up late for work.
I arrive when my services are needed and not before. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm just explaining where he gets it from.
Was I missed?
Boy, where were you?
I was taking out the trash, Mama.
You're such a good son. I'm going to miss you when you go off to college.
Yeah, who's gonna do the trash detail?
Oh, don't worry about that, Pop. Cece could take over.
Not so fast. I'm going wherever you going. Someone has to keep you on track and them college chicks off.
That's right, CC. You help tutor them. I'll take care of the young ladies.
Vic, go home. Why are you even here?
Yo, because I'm the cameraman. You know what? Speaking of which, Freak, you ready? Hey, these young college hotties already hit me up, man. Oh, just tell me in the world which university.
Vic, in due time. Relax, brother.
Yeah, Vic, shut up. Freak was born ready. Now make sure you don't cut off my head, because I got to look fly.
All right, everyone, I'm ready. Vic, you rolling?
Rolling.
Hi, everyone. I'd like to thank everyone from my coaches to my teammates. You guys taught me the importance of teamwork and working together, so thank you. I'd like to give a big shout out to my main man, Vic, holding the camera down. I ain't gonna ask where you got the camera, but thanks. I'd like to thank my loving parents for sacrificing so much to provide for me and my sister. And I'd like to thank my twin, Cece, for being a great role model in my life. This has been an extremely tough decision. Each school was carefully considered, but I have finally decided to choose. I've always wanted to spend time in Cali and enjoy the beaches, because I'm tired of this New York snow. Good weather aside, UCLA.
That's my boy. You read my mind, Freak. You read my mind. No, I love them pretty beaches out there, man.
UCLA provides a great opportunity. First of all, Los Angeles, prepare. Because as new brewing on the block, I plan to come in and contribute to the great legacy of winning there and usher a new dynasty of winning there. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in, and see you on the West Coast. UCLA, fight, fight, fight. UCLA, fight, fight, fight.
Frequency vibrations. Well, you know that little dance he does? He came out doing that.
Freaking and vibing?
Oh, my goodness. Freaking and vibing. Yeah. He He was running from the time he was 9 months old. I mean, really, the boy didn't crawl. He skipped that and went right to running around and getting into everything. He actually became, I guess, like a neighborhood mascot, you know? People were really proud of him. They come to the games and watch him, and then I could see that he became everyone's hope.
And welcome, college basketball fans. This is where you want to be, right here on 2K Sports. Some great action ahead, and we're happy to have you here along with us for the run. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's Louisville facing the UCLA Bruins.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
Here are the starters for Louisville. White is out there with Harrell. Then there's Sanders. And it's Rozier in at the point. Now, Freak. Pass to Fresh. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
And guys, so many great players from UCLA in the NBA over the years. Kareem, a former Bruin. Bill Walton, also coming out of Westwood.
Here's Rozier. Feeds to Harrell. And it's blocked, but he recovers it for the three. And it's Rozier missing. Cardinals on D. Freak kicks to Roberts. And that one's good. Roberts got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
White dishes to Harrell. Can't hit. The Bruins go the other way with it. Here's Campbell. Passes to Kim. And here is Campbell. Here's Fresh. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Johnson, he's checked in for UCLA. Morris comes in for Campbell.
And guys, over the years, Louisville has had a reputation of being a high-flying offense. You know they'll play at a high tempo and create a lot of chances. It's just what has worked for the program for so long.
Here's Price. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Greg, you said it moments ago, Louisville, a team that can get up and down the floor with great ease on both ends. They like to be Clark the aggressor in every situation.
Well, Kevin, you're right. They've always been able to recruit tremendous talent. not only skilled, but athletic players, too. And it's hard to think of a Louisville team that doesn't get up and down quickly.
Thomas checked in for UCLA. Free comes in for Fresh.
And with Free, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
No good from Price. The Bruins leading by 8. Now here's Freak. The pass to Thomas. Here's Free. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. Freak with it. Hughes with the steal. On the court right now for the Cardinals. Price is out there with Russell. Then it's Thomas. Then there's Payton. And it's Hughes in at the 3.
I love that superb pass that time, guys. It allowed them to get behind the defenders. The hoop was there waiting for them.
And it's Freak missing. Louisville trails by 6. Shoots from the elbow. Here's Payton, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Now here's what UCLA is going with on the floor. Roberts is checked in for Thomas. Looney comes in for Johnson. Campbell, he's checked in for Morris. And Barton subbed in for Free. And stolen by Freak. Goes up, rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete. And Freak has really come out blazing here in the first half, absolutely imposing his will on the opponent.
And, Greg, that's what great college players do. I mean, they control the game and really make the opposing defenses adjust to them.
Fresh is checked in for UCLA.
Hard to watch UCLA and not think of the Wizard of Westwood, John Wooden. Not just his impact on the school, but his place in the history of basketball. He helped put college basketball on the map in a big way.
.127 left to play in the first half. Inside, White. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. The legendary John Wooden was the coach at UCLA from 1948 until 1975, and Greg, he built his program from obscurity into one of the most storied programs in the country.
Yeah, I mean, he was a fantastic coach, arguably the best of all time, and even a better person by all accounts. I mean, there's a reason why such great awards carry his namesake. He coached a lot of the greats in terms of our game.
They set the screen, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's one of the few mistakes.
And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
And guys, I think we may see some strategies being adjusted here as we get into the second half. Still plenty of time to cut into this lead.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, Freak has done a good job of getting his team in this position, and they got themselves a bit of breathing room in the first half, and all they have to do the rest of the way is manage the lead.
So on the floor for UCLA, Kim, he's in at the point. Looney out there with Campbell.
Then it's Fresh, and it's Roberts in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
The Louisville Cardinals have had a real strong run lately in college hoops, Clark. Even after changing conferences a few years back, they continue to shine.
You know, and nobody knew, Kevin, just how they would fare in the new and stronger conference, but it's been winning as usual for the Cardinals. You know, sometimes you can see how a player can lead on the floor from the sidelines, and you see that with Freak. I mean, he's got the skills and athleticism as a point guard, in addition to the leadership, too.
And, guys, people often underestimate just how important leadership is. You know, there's no stat for that. But guys like Chris Paul and Steph Curry have incredible skill, but their leadership on the floor is equally as important. Freak is a floor general in their mold.
And it's Harrell missing.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now here's Freak. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Pass to Looney. Offensive rebound. And here's Louisville. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
There's a screen. Screen by Sanders. Harrell, that's good. Harrell's got his first points of the night.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Kim, the pass to Roberts. Campbell kicks to Freak. Pass to Looney. Tries a three. No good from Campbell. Louisville trails by 9. Dishes to Mack. Wants to get it to Sanders and does. UCLA grabs the miss. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Roberts. It's rebounded by Louisville. Harrell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Rozier. He's guarded by Kim. Uncovered. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit. Excellent, excellent transition passing there, guys. Straight to the hoop.
And the Bruins going here with a whole new group out there. So for the Cardinals, guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, I agree. Got to use some clock here.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
On the court right now for the Cardinals, Harrell is out there with White. And it's Odom in at the shooting guard. And Louisville making a change here. Sanders is checked in. 1:33 left in the second half of basketball. Outside, White. Here's Mack. Kicks it to White. Three-pointer. Fresh pulls it in.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Two open that time, made it look too easy. There's 57 seconds left in the second half of basketball. And Roberts kicks to Freak.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Looney passes to Roberts. And the layup is good. And UCLA leads by 9.
in that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
And it's a completely new group for the Cardinals. Hi, everyone. A pleasure to have you join us here tonight. College basketball is in the air, and we are right in the midst of all the action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We'll see the UCLA Bruins facing Villanova.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
Now we'll look at UCLA's starting line. Kim in at point guard. Looney out there with Campbell. Then it's Fresh, and it's Roberts in at the 5 spot.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places you could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot. One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Now here's Beal.
Defense is all about anticipation, and he had perfect anticipation on that pass and comes away with the steal. Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page. And the Villanova Wildcats have had a recent surge in their play.
The Bruins leading by 8. So on the floor for UCLA. Kim is in at the point. Campbell is out there with Looney. Then it's Porter. And it's Roberts in at the center position. Now here's Beal. He's covered by Kim. From the arc. They get it back. Cooper. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
On the Wildcats of Villanova have been getting back in the swing of things as a program over the last decade, Clark, and one of the better runs they're on right now is a school.
Yeah, they are a surefire bet to pretty much be in the tournament almost every year now. really one of the big schools in recruiting on the East Coast.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Now Beal feeds it to McAdoo. Here's Cooper. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. The Bruins leading by 6. Freak kicks to Roberts. He dishes it to Porter. The feed to Freak. The pass to Campbell. Wide open. The rebound by Ogauskas.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Now here's Beal. He's guarded closely. 11 feet away. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Ilgauskas has got his first basket. And it's the Bruins with the ball. 4-point game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. They set the pick. Here's Porter. That's tipped. The dish to Freak. Beal with the steal. 52 seconds left in the first half. From downtown, excellent defense there from Kim. The Bruins leading by 4. Porter kicks to Freak. 26 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Roberts passes to Campbell. Down low. To the right side. And Roberts kicks to Freak. Just 5 to shoot. UCLA needs to get off a shot. Porter, no luck.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And a pretty tightly contested game. Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If Freak can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
They've got Miller. Cooper is out there at Bryant. And it's Beal in at the point guard position. So on the floor for UCLA. Kim, he's in at point guard. Looney out there with Campbell. Then it's Fresh, and it's Roberts in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, UCLA and all those incredible national titles in men's basketball, Clark, they were the program in the 60s and 70s.
Yep, completely dominated the landscape of college ball during that time. From 64 to 75, they won 10 titles in 12 seasons.
Fresh can't get it to go. Villanova trails by 4. And it's Miller in the corner. Lets the 3 fly. Shot is off. The Bruins go the other way with it. Fast break, UCLA. Deflects the pass. Kim, the pass to Looney. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. Pass to Freak. That's good.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And Villanova going with a whole new group out there. They've got Cooper. Ryan is out there with Miller. And it's Beal in at the 1.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And he sinks the second.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
Here's Cooper. Rebound by Roberts.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Beal with it. Pass to Cooper. It's blocked.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part, and I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Lets it go from 14. UCLA grabs the miss.
He just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it. Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
And here's Beal following the three-pointer by Freak. Beal, the pass to Cooper to end the run, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Well, for Villanova, they've had a lot of their graduates make waves in the NBA. You can find a Wildcat playing professional ball everywhere, it seems.
Yeah, some of the current Wildcats in the NBA. Kyle Lowry's had a terrific career thus far. Randy Foye are the big names. Dante Cunningham's another guy who's had an impact.
And he gets it to go. And UCLA leads by 16.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Bruins.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Here's Foster. After the Bruins picking up a basket just moments ago. Gaines kicks it to Foster. To the wing right side. Here's Clarkson. Gets the leaner to fall.
You know, with Foye and Lowry, as you mentioned, I mean, they played together at the same time for Villanova. It was one of the best backcourts they've ever had.
Johnson outside. Freak dishes to Barton. He kicks to Freak. He feeds it to Johnson. Ross grabs the board. Here is Gaines. So it's UCLA picking up the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which they're... Thanks for joining us, and hello, college basketball fans. We've got a great night ahead and a couple outstanding teams going at it. We're going to have the pleasure to watch. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Georgetown Hoyas facing the UCLA Bruins.
There is no feeling like a packed house on a college campus. You can just feel the electricity in the air as two major colleges go head-to-head on the hardwood.
And even though this game isn't a must-have game, it feels like a tournament game, a one-and-done type situation. Both of these programs know that a win here could be huge for them as they get ready to make a run in March.
A look at the Hoyas starting group. They've got Trice. Trice is out there with Warren. Then there's Hudson. And it's Randolph in at the 2 spot. And here's Freak. Passes it to Roberts. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. And it's Freak missing. Well, Georgetown has been such a pillar of East Coast basketball for so long. Really one of the universities on the East Coast.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. A really rich tradition in men's basketball for the Hoyas. And they've been a competitive presence on the college basketball landscape going back to the 70s.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Bruins shooting their first free throws of this. Hodges checked in for the Hoyas. And he's good on the second. On defense, the Bruins. Trice kicks to Price. Now the feed to Hudson. The pass to Trice. Randolph. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Randolph's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
They set the pick. Pass to Campbell. The trade. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Trice outside. Trice kicks to Randolph. Fires the three. Can't get it to go. The Bruins go the other way with it. Roberts passes to Kim. Launches it. It's hauled in by Hodges. On defense, the Bruins. Here's Price. Misses the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
A three ball. And it's Freak missing. Now Trice. He feeds it to Randolph. And he banks in the layup. Randolph's got 6.
Good look. He'll make that one most of the time.
Several teams changing it up here. Randolph's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Freak dishes to Johnson. Up top, Morris. Over to the wing. Thomas kicks to Barton. Morris outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Johnson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Here's Harkless taking a look at the Hoyas. They've got Nelson, and it's Wilson in at the shooting guard. Here's Harkless, and it's blocked by Kim. Fast break, UCLA. The pull-up. Outside for Thomas. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Quarters checked in for UCLA. 3. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
Kim, he's in at point guard. Looney out there with Campbell. Then it's Fresh, and it's Roberts in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Taking a look at the Hoyas, Nelson is out there with Price. And it's Trice. Then there's Hudson. And it's Randolph in at the 2-guard spot. Trice with it, out defended by Freak. But they'll get another chance. Nelson, the pass to Randolph. Price kicks to Hudson. Softly drops in the floater. Hudson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hoyas.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. Shot is no good. So Georgetown will take it the other way. Trice kicks to Randall. Pass to Trice. Hoyas moving the ball around. Here's the 3. Randolph can't hit.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Now here's Freak. Passes it to Fresh. There's the screen. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Randolph. Here's Looney, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And it's a completely new group here for the Hoyas. Harkless with it. Kicks it to Felix. Up top, Harkless. To the paint. Tries from 10. UCLA grabs the miss. Johnson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And Freak throws it down.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court. Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
To the middle. Morris with the bucket. And UCLA leads by 2.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Felix, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And some changes here for the Bruins. Thomas checked in for Johnson. Irving comes in for Looney. And Porter subbed in for Freak. Now a new group getting ready to come in for the Bruins. Roberts is checked in for Thomas. Campbell comes in for Morris. Fresh is checked in for Porter. And Freak subbed in for Freak. Kemp in at point guard. Campbell is out there with Irving. Then it's Fresh. And it's Roberts in at the front. 1:41 left to play here in the second half.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
And the Hoyas making a change here. Rice is checked in. Wilson into the lane. That's good. And Georgetown leads by 2.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
The Bruins making a switch here. Looney's checked in. Trice is checked in for the Hoyas. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
We've got 1:13 left here in the second half. Here's Fresh. And the pass to Looney. This is to Freak. Pass to Fresh. Campbell kicks to Freak. 4 on the shot clock. Lots of room. It's hauled in by the Hoyas. Left side, Randolph. Feeds it to Warren. There's 38 seconds left here in the second half. The shot is off. Campbell, the pass to Roberts. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
And the Hoyas making a change here. Hudson's checked in.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
Now here's Trice. He's guarded by Kim. Got a piece of it. Here's Fresh. Yes!
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
To the inside. Now here's Freak. Gets the bucket.
Well, I tell you what, that is a lot harder than it appears. You've got to get your body angle just right to shield you from the defense.
Welcome, everyone. It's the night we've all been waiting for. The college tournament finale is upon us. And for 2 teams, this marks the end of an incredible journey. And the energy is contagious here in the building. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers facing the UCLA Bruins.
You've got that right. I mean, this is what each student-athlete has worked so hard for all season long. An opportunity for the title. I mean, this game might very well be the defining moment for the lives of every one of these young men.
Both these teams have gone through so much adversity just to make it here. All tournament long, it's been survive and advance, but now this is the part where you put all your chips on the table and just lay it on the line.
Let's check out Wisconsin's starting lineup. We've got Hawkins. He's out there with Hill. Kaminsky out there with Decker. And it's Evans in at the 4 slot. Decker can't hit. On defense, Wisconsin.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title. Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
They set the pick. Pass to Hawkins. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Hawkins. Here's Kim. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Freak's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already. And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
Now here's Gibson. Shot clock at 6. Hill has the open look. Good on the triple. Hill's got himself on the board with 3 there. Here's UCLA. Johnson outside. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Fisher. Thomas sets a screen for Freak. Back to Johnson. And there's the feed to Freak. And the wide open shot from Morris. Off target from outside.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Conley kicks to Gibson. Fisher, the pass away. From 12 feet out. And that one comes up a bit short.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
So on the floor for UCLA, Kim in at point guard. Thomas is out there with Johnson. And it's Barton in at the shooting guard position. And some changes here for the Bruins. Roberts is checked in for Thomas. Porter comes in for Barton. And Free subbed in for Freak. The Badgers. And welcome back. We're just about ready to get going with the second half of a historical championship game. For those just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan, pleased to be alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony as we get set to watch how the college basketball season will end.
And in a championship game like this one, guys, you would have expected a close battle. I don't think either side is going to be able to run away and hide in this one.
And, Greg, tight games like this are where legends are born. I mean, if a player like Freak can come up huge in this final half of play, he'll anchor himself in school history as one of the greats to ever play the game.
And Wisconsin, looking at who they've got. They've got Decker. Hawkins is out there with Hill. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Evans in at the power forward.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
Decker with a screen for Evans. He feeds it to Decker. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Oh, boy. Woo-hoo. Sweet move.
The Bruins leading by 6. Well, Wisconsin has had a bit of a renaissance in their program of late, Clark. Last decade and a half have seen them put up some great seasons.
And you know, Kevin, the Badgers weren't really a major powerhouse in hoops until the turn of the century. But now, they're one of the most consistent teams in the country.
Freak dishes to Roberts. To the paint. Here's Kim. Good. Freak's got 11.
And guys, one big story that we have in this championship game is that a guy like Freak could boost his draft stock quite a bit. A win here could catapult him up the big boards of a lot of teams.
And you know, while it's just one game, scouts will get a chance to see how he plays on the big stage. Knowing the player is at his best when the lights are brightest is a big plus in GM's books.
Decker kicks to Hawkins. Drops in the tray. 7 points in the game.
And Badgers have been great since right around the millennium. Since about 1999, they have made the tournament every season. Guys, few schools can say that.
Teams changing it up here. The Bruins leading by 5.
And, you know, for Wisconsin and their consistent appearances in the tournament, guys, they don't just show up and leave now. I mean, they often go deep in the tournament. Sooner or later, I think they might go all the way again. This game's still very much up in the air. I mean, this is where you start to separate the men from the boys and where heroes are born.
And one team looking to ice the win, the other hoping to force OT. I think right now you lean on your stars and get the ball to Freak every chance you get to try and come away here with the title.
There's the pick. Free passes to Irving. Freak with it. And Dawkins pulls it down.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Kim in at shooting guard. Johnson is out there with Irving. Then there's Free. And it's Morris in at the 3, the small forward. Count it, and the Bruin lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Hawkins. Freak dishes to Morris. Free passes to Morris. Johnson the screen. Morris with the ball. He's picked up by Hill. Here's Johnson. And some changes here for the Bruins. Looney's checked in for Irving. Campbell comes in for Morris. And Fresh subbed in for Free. And Johnson drops them both. Wisconsin trails by 6. To the paint. Here's Kaminsky. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Now here's Freak. T right on him. And there's a minute 45 left in the second half of basketball. There's a screen. Inside. Up off the screen. Looney with the bucket.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. He's got to be relentless.
The Bruins making a switch here. Roberts checked in. And the Badgers with possession here. 6-point game. And that's Evans penetrating. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bruins.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half. Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Here's Kim, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Well, some really terrific numbers for Freak. He has 14 points. He's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Hawkins kicks to Decker. Here's Evans. No good off the front iron.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And 101 left to play here in the second half.
It's going to be tough for him here, but maybe, just maybe, it's not over yet.
Cannot afford any empty possessions. They've got to recycle everything, partner.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Dishes it to Hill. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And so the first one is good. He'll stay at the line for one more try. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
The Badgers working the ball around now. And again, it's the Badgers missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
Here's Payton. Walker the pass to Gibson. Here's Payton. That 3 off the mark. And they go to the intentional foul. Here's Kim. Off the inbound, no good. So it's UCLA picking up the win. Such a special moment for these kids. All the hard work they put in, all the pressure, Greg, they've been under all tournament long. This is pure elation, being able to call themselves now champions.
And Kevin, from the players, the rest of the students watching, I mean, this is something that can never be taken from you. They will always have this moment in history to reflect upon.
And it's such a punishing path to this moment. I mean, you look back on all the close calls along the way as the field gets whittled down round by round. I mean, they survived quite the gauntlet to get to this moment.
Indeed, a very special moment. And that's going to do it for us. I'm Kevin Harlan. It was a pleasure to be with you all season long.
Hello? Hey, Ma, it's me.
Hey, Frequency.
I got you on speakerphone.
Okay, your sister there?
Hey, Mama, I'm right here.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm fine.
You bet's here too, Mama.
Hi, Mama. How you doing? I'm fine.
Does she have to be here?
Yes. Mr. Pagnotti, the agent I was telling you about, he's in the room too.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm good. Nice to meet you.
What a pleasure to finally meet the queen mother of this young, talented man, even if only by telephone.
That's sweet. Hang on, Frequency. Here comes your father.
All right.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Hope everyone's well.
How you doing, Mr. P?
I'm doing good.
So let's get to it.
Yeah, let's do this. We all know why we're here. This meeting is strictly confidential, 100% off the record. Didn't happen. We weren't even here. Capiche? Capiche means understand in Italian. Capiche?
Capiche.
Freak insisted that I have his entire family here. And I think it's great that he has a good support system around him. I've been doing this a very long time, and I work with some of the best. Now, let me rephrase that. I work with the best, and the best always seem to have a great support system around them. A family, if you will, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So let's cut to the chase. Leaving college early now and entering this year's NBA draft is the right move right now. And when you sign with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent, I will make sure you are well taken care of. I will make sure you are protected. With this freaking and vibing, I love it, freaking and vibing. This freaking and vibing thing you do when you get hot, freak, we're gonna make you more money off the court than you will on.
We already have endorsements and things like that in mind, so.
Cece, I said we because we're gonna do this together. We're a team. We're Team Freak. But Freak, you need to be in the league first, right? That's why I'm here.
No, yeah, I hear you, Mr. Pagnotti, but like I told you before, I already promised my parents 4 years of college. That's the plan, man.
That's right.
Plans change, Freak. Listen, in life and in basketball, you need to adapt and change to the situation at hand. Now, even if you have the greatest coach and they draw up the greatest play and all the X's and O's make perfect sense on paper, you still need to react to what the defense shows you and then make your move. This is the right move. This is the right move now. And 4 years of college is a great plan for basically anybody. But you're not just anybody. You are the greatest collegiate talent I have ever seen shoot, dribble, pass, and defend a basketball my entire time on this great planet Earth. Now, Miss Martha, Mr. Pete, I have seen so many of the greats jump right from high school to the pros. Freak, you've at least experienced college. You know what that is. You've been there. You've done that. I am offering you now a chance at the experience of a lifetime. Do you know how many people would love to be in those Jordans right now?
Yeah, Freak, I mean, what if you get hurt? You remember how you came down on your ankle in that game earlier this year?
Oh, yeah, but that was nothing.
Right, we know it was nothing, but next time it could be something.
I saw that. Good game, but BAM! Just like that, and you could be flipping burgers. Well, maybe not flipping burgers. Maybe you're the manager or assistant manager at some burger joint. Maybe I do a favor and make a call, and you're a delivery boy at Sal's Famous Pizzeria. But the bottom line is you will be a long, long, long ways away from signing multi-million-dollar contracts with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent.
So it's all about the money, right?
When was it not all about the money?
Money isn't everything.
No, it isn't, sir, and no disrespect was meant. But Freak, money is freedom. The freedom of choice, the freedom to live. Money is the difference between renting and owning, between being the waiter and being waited on. It's the difference between being the chauffeur or being chauffeured. Now, do you want to be a chauffeur? This here is a contract. This makes me your agent. Sign on the dotted line, and I will take you and your family to the promised land.
Like I said, Mr. Pagnotti, it's not all about the money.
Pete, let the man finish.
He made his point. He's finished. Aren't you finished?
I said my piece, but I know I'm right. You guys should talk.
Pete, what if Frequency does get hurt? Shouldn't he take this opportunity now?
What if the boy goes pro, gets hurt, and then doesn't have a college degree? Look how hard we work for him to get to where he is.
But college isn't for everybody. Pete, you didn't go.
That's why we work so hard for him.
Just saying. I mean, if he's ready to do this now as opposed to later, Pete, anything can happen.
You're right. Anything could happen. This is his future. This
You're
is
not
his life.
listening to me, Pete.
Not just a game.
All right, Mom, Pops. It's all right. Look, truth be told, I don't even know what I want to do right now.
I understand that.
Yeah, but I was talking to my boy Vic the other day.
Why?
And he was making a lot of sense. He thinks I should leave early, too.
You know what? I've kept quiet this whole time, and I also think that Freak should join the league. I think it's a great business decision, and I think that Mr. Pagnotti is absolutely right.
Thank you, Yvette.
You're welcome.
Now, Freak, I know for a fact that people have been talking about the company you keep, and you need to be careful. It could compromise what we're trying to do here.
What are you trying to say?
You know, your association with that guy Victor off the court, it could compromise your selection in a draft. As a matter of fact, I know it will. Do you realize the difference in dollars between being drafted first overall and 21st? You're talking tens of millions of dollars. You don't get it, do you? Cece, our first sneaker deal alone, you're talking a difference of a $50 to $100 million difference just by that. Number one, that's what we need. If I were not 1,000% convinced in my mind and in my heart that we could get you drafted first overall, I wouldn't be like this. This is the play. This is the move, Freak. You gotta listen to me.
I absolutely hear you, but who are they to tell me who I can't hang with my brother?
No, Freak, you need to listen to him. I've been telling you the same exact thing.
Mr. Dom, Frequency and Victor grew up together. They're best friends. We took took the boy in and practically adopted him.
Martha, I told you that boy ain't nothing but trouble.
He's family.
Okay, but that's my boy, and he agrees with
It's
y'all.
not about agreeing with Vic. We're trying to prepare you for your future.
You know, but it is his future.
This is none of your business.
Excuse
Don't
me?
even
Wait,
know
Frank,
why.
You still have a decision to make. Sign with me,
it's
yes
none of
or
your
no.
business.
It's
Get
none of
over
my
it. All
business.
these
Managers.
Can I just interrupt for 1 second? Everybody just settle down, please. Now, I appreciate you all taking the time in this heated discussion, but the truth of the matter is, there's only one person in the room that can make this decision. Now, son, you know how I feel.
Right.
Education is the most important thing in life, but this is your choice. It's not your mother's or your sister's or mine. It's not your girlfriend. It's not Mr. Pagnotti's. And it definitely ain't Victor's. This is your decision, son. So you tell us what you want to do.
I need 30 seconds, freak. Okay. I have 4 beautiful children, and I want each of them to go to college and graduate. But if you walked up to any one of those 4 children right now and said, I will give you a contract that's worth $100, $200, $300 million, I would say, bypass college. You can always go back. I want you to graduate. I want you to get your doctorate. I want to call you Dr. Freak, but you need to understand this. Now, you can go all over this beautiful country that we live in and go into any of the major universities. You will find people that are 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 years old, and you will find them graduating. But if you live to be 500 years old, you will never see ever somebody 40, 50, 60 years old being drafted from college into the NBA. We need to strike while the iron is hot. This is your life. We will get you drafted first overall. You will be up there with all the big names. I'm not talking first rounder. I'm talking first overall. Listen to me. This is what
Mr.
I do. I am the
Pagnotti,
best at what I
You
do.
have had
Nobody
your
is
30
better.
seconds plus.
Miss Martha, I am sorry. You just
Mr.
need to
Pagnotti,
understand.
would you please let my wife speak?
I apologize.
Frequency. Baby, what do you want to do?
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have Cece go through this contract front to back. I'm going to think about it, sleep on it, pray on it, and I will call you in the morning.
All right. Listen, Mr. Pete, Miss Martha, it was a pleasure meeting the two of you over telephone, and I look forward to meeting you both in person. Remember, everybody, this meeting never took place. We weren't even here. Capiche?
Capiche.
Okay.
All right, Mom, Pops, I'm going to call you guys later. I love you.
Love you,
I love you too, son. Bye. We met working at the post office together. Martha was the clerk, and I was a carrier. And I asked her out to lunch one time and take her for a bagel around the corner from where we worked.
A bagel?
A bagel, yeah.
With cream cheese?
Cream cheese.
Split down the middle?
Split down the middle. Love at first sight.
Yeah?
I believe that it was true. It happened to me.
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft. With the first pick in the NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Karl Anthony Towns from the University of Kentucky. With the second pick in the NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select D'Angelo Russell from The Ohio State University. With the third pick in the NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Jahlil Okafor from Duke University. With the fourth pick in the NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select Kristaps Porzingis from Latvia. With the 5th pick in the NBA draft, the Orlando Magic select Mario Hezonja from Dubrovnik, Croatia. With the 6th pick in the NBA draft, the Sacramento Kings select Willie Cauley-Stein from the University of Kentucky. With the 7th pick in the NBA draft, the Denver Nuggets select Emmanuel Mudiay from Dallas, Texas. With the 8th pick in the NBA draft, the Detroit Pistons select Stanley Johnson from the University of Arizona. With the 9th pick in the NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Frank Kaminsky from the University of Wisconsin. With the 10th pick in the NBA draft, the Miami Heat select Justice Winslow from Duke University. With the 11th pick in the NBA draft, the Indiana Pacers select Miles Turner from the University of Texas. With the 12th pick in the NBA draft, the Utah Jazz select Trey Lyles. With the 13th pick in the NBA draft, the Phoenix Suns select the point guard from UCLA.
Let's do this, young man.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Frequency Vibrations. Welcome aboard, young man. Welcome aboard.
Wow. Wow. This is bananas.
Take your time, baby.
Thanks, Mom. Okay, so I first want to thank everyone who made this possible. Mom, Dad, I couldn't have done this without you. I'd like to thank my lady Yvette, my dude Vig.
Hey, yo, I got you, man. Hey, hold him in the building all day, yo.
Aye.
Yeah, I love you, man. I love you in town.
Man, he's like my brother. Oh, gosh. And also, want to thank my sister, Cece, who is also my manager. Swish, love you.
I love you more.
And my agent, Mr. Don Pagnotti himself.
You're the man, baby.
I guess I will take some questions now. Yes, ma'am.
How did you get the nickname Freak?
A lot of people don't know this, but Freak is short for my very first nickname, Frequency Vibrations.
Yeah, true story. I like to introduce our mother so she could tell it.
Go ahead.
Get her, Mama.
Tell her, Mama.
Go get her, Mom.
Thank you, everyone. Frequency and Cece are fraternal twins. And so when I was pregnant, one of them kept kicking and jumping around all the time. So my husband, Pete, put headphones on my belly and played reggae music.
Hence the name Frequency Vibrations.
We shortened it to Freak.
How did you know who was kicking?
A mother knows. A mother always knows.
Are you ready for a photo op?
Yes. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next NBA superstar, Frequency Vibrations.
Go ahead, son.
Thank you all for coming. We will be available for one-on-ones in the back. Good job. Well done.
Congratulations, son.
All right. You all know why we're here and what we came to do this year. This is only the beginning of a very long season, but Game 1 means just as much as Game 82. Now, we have some new faces here that I really expect to make an impact for us this season. We've already seen flashes of what they can do for us, but I expect all of you to go out there and execute just like we did in camp. Ain't no more excuses. It's time to get serious. If we play our brand of basketball, there's no telling where this team can go. So get out there, get warm, and let's go win this game.
Here we go. My first NBA game. This is something I've been waiting for my entire life. And to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous. But I know this is where I belong. So I just gotta get out there and do what I was born to do. I hope I can make my family proud.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg. A special individual taking to the hardwood as we'll get to watch the first official NBA appearance from Kim.
You know, and what a huge moment this is for him. I mean, your whole life has been spent leading up to this, and finally he's going to get to take the court in the NBA. I mean, his mind has to be racing like 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I mean, there are all different kinds of pressure situations. This is about as nerve-wracking as it gets. But even so, I don't think it takes away from how much he enjoys it.
Well, with Freak Clark, there was a question whether he would stay another year in college. Really was a tough decision for him, but he ended up coming out after his freshman year.
And, Kevin, it's really hard to blame a guy like Freak for doing that. I mean, he's clearly NBA ready, and he's putting a lot at risk for every year he stays in school when he could be on the NBA clock.
And here we see the debut of Freak, the kid from Harlem. His first time on an NBA floor, and Clark, it's a moment that he's worked very hard to achieve, and his family has got to be proud.
Extremely so, Kevin. It's been a long journey for him, but every level along the way, he's found success. High school phenom, playing for a college championship. I wouldn't bet against this kid on anything when it comes to that.
And an area where Dallas struggled last season was defending the three-pointer. A lot of their losses came against teams that just took them apart from beyond the arc.
And it's Harris off the drive, stolen by Len. Warren kicks to Freak. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Len's shot is off.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Harris misses. The Suns leading. And Booker kicks to Freak. Pass to Warren. And there's the pass to Booker. Here's Teletovic. Misses the three. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Harris kicks to Barea. Back to Harris. Parsons with it. There's a good screen. Shot clock at 5. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
Lures checked in for Mirza Teletovic. And he sinks the second. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Freak. Phoenix, no good that time either. Here's Berea, and it's blocked by Kim, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Both teams have a... Well, earlier we sat down with Freak and asked him about playing in his first NBA game.
You know, I've thought about this moment my entire life. Now that it's finally here, the feeling's pretty crazy. But I know it's just the beginning. I got a lot of hard work ahead of me to get to where I want to go, to be the best player and the best teammate I can be. But this is an exciting first step, no doubt.
You know, Clark, you don't see that kind of perspective from most rookies, do you?
You really don't.
Completely new group on the floor. Suns have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
He told me that it doesn't look too serious. That's a bitter pill for them to swallow at such an early stage of the season. It really changes the look of this entire team, guys.
All right, Doris, we will, of course, keep everyone updated as we find out more.
And you know what? He could have a long road ahead in terms of getting back on the court. But one thing we all know, he's never been shy of hard work.
No, he's not. I mean, he'll be doing everything he can to make it back as soon as possible.
On the floor for Dallas, they've got JaVale McGee. Powell is out there with Chandler Parsons. Then there's Darren Williams. And it's Berea in at the point guard position. It's stolen by Berea. And here we go. Fast break. Berea's got it. 9 feet out. And there's Parsons on the assist by Berea. And it's 7 points for Chandler Parsons. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Berea. Here's Kim. And the Suns get it back. Launches it. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
What a season for Alex Len last year. Came in looking to find a spot for the team, and he made huge jumps in his game.
And I think it correlated with his minutes going up as well. I mean, played a lot more minutes, and he's a very complete big guy. With the added minutes, the production has gone up as expected.
Berea with it. Out defended by Freak. Nobody near Parsons. And a miss there on the triple. Suns have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Warren kicks to Freak. No good with the triple.
And, you know, you can expect young big men to improve over time, but I didn't think anyone expected Lynn to jump ahead so fast.
And Williams, here we go. Here's Berea. Kicks it out to Parsons. Goes back up. And it's good on the way up. Berea's got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Now, Freak. Here's Booker. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And so it's time. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can. He's checked in for Pachulia. 34 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Kim, he's in at point guard. John Lure's out there with Mirza Teletovic. Then there's Warren, and it's Booker in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. The dish to Warren. Lure the pass to Teletovic. Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. Clock at 6. Here's the screen. The Suns need to get a shot off. So it's the Suns winning easily here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good
minimum boys tonight.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Eric Bledsoe. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half. And how'd you feel about his performance, Shaq?
Man, I can't say enough about Bledsoe. He's strong, he's fast, aggressive, and Bledsoe is a terrifying on-the-ball defender. I mean, he truly scares the guys he's guarding. He's scaring me, Ernie, and I don't even have a ball.
Overall, just a rock-solid outing for him.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.
Steph Curry and the Warriors next game. I've been looking forward to this for a while now. You know they'll be running and gunning. And Steph's gonna do 2 or 3 things that make you want to stop and stare. But we can't let that distract us. Because if we lose focus for even a second, they'll be up 20. So maybe it's up to me to put on a little show of my own.
It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Hart. Markieff Morris comes in for Mirza Teletovic. Warren's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And Freak subbed in for Knight. And then for Golden State, Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Barnes and Green are the forward set. Livingston is out there with Steph Curry. And it's Ezeli in at the center position.
You know, the Warriors took some flack when they passed on the chance to trade for Kevin Love, but I really think that the rise of Draymond Green as their stretch 4-man made the decision even better and also kept their cap situation far more flexible.
Warriors trail by 5. Livingston kicks to Green. He feeds it to Curry. Golden State moving it around. Ezeli. And again, no good by Golden State.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
To the right side. Nobody near Barnes. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Len, good.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Bledsoe outside. Warren kicks to Len. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Booker, he's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. The Warriors also with a sub. Spates checked in for Green. Up top, Curry, guarded by Kim. Up top, Curry. 14 points from him the last game against the Lakers. 4 seconds left. The shot misses. And let's hear from Tyson Chandler. He talked about what he brings to this team.
Let's take him back.
Chandler has long been the kind of player all coaches want on there. And the Suns here with a different look. Len's checked in for Chandler. Markieff Morris comes in for Mirza Teletovic. Warren's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And Freak subbed in for Booker. Different look here for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. Draymond Green comes in for Maurice Spates. Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston. Markieff Morris and Alex Len are the bigs. Freak is out there with Brandon Knight. And it's Warren in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Thompson. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it. And that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
4 on the clock. Over in the corner, Warren. Here's Len. Tries again. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Big bodies and soft hands. Well, that's what these guys possess. The top assisting centers and power forwards this year. Fifth is Draymond Green.
And these are some of the most complete players in our league. I mean, they're not just traditional score and rebound big men. They can beat you with their passing as well.
And their teammates know to always keep moving on the perimeter because the ball will be coming back out to you if you work yourself free. You're looking at some of the masters of the kick-out pass right there.
Good chance here for Barnes. Know what? The Suns go the other way with it. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
It's Curry with the drive. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. Alex Len picks one up. Just watching Festus Ezeli out of Vanderbilt play. He's got the big body inside, moves pretty fluidly, adroit, good footwork. He's kind of got the whole package.
Yeah, he does. He's a space eater. He's very strong, physically good frame. He's a load down there, and what you said, the fact that he's fairly agile, makes him tough.
Morris with a screen on Barnes. Knight with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Now here's Freak, guarded closer to the left wing. Warren the pass to Kim. Warren kicks to Morris. It's good from about 19 feet. Morris has got 4 points this quarter.
You know, and Ezeli missing a lot of games with various injuries from the knee and ankle a season ago. He can be a quality rebounder and rim protector, but he's got to find a way to stay healthy.
Phoenix leading by 16. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And it's Freak missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Thompson with the bucket.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number one for them right now.
Can't get it to go. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Suns ahead, leading by 14. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Tyson, what has been the key to enabling your team to control the tempo of this game throughout this?
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Different look here for the Warriors. Ezeli's checked in for Bogut. Spates comes in for Draymond Green. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Harrison Barnes. Ezeli is out there with Maurice Spates. And there's Livingston. And it's Curry in at the one spot. A beautiful reverse layup. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Now here's Freak. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Goes up at the stripe. No luck.
Boy, he shredded the D with the patented crossover, but just couldn't convert.
Here's Livingston. And another shot. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Curry.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
.112 left in the third. Warren dishes to Booker. And the rejection by Ezeli. And again, Stephen Curry. Curry's got it back down to within single digits for the Warriors.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They blocked the shot, and recover it for the fast break finish.
Goes up on the high post, and it's Freak missing.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
And stolen by Booker. The feed now to Freak from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Dishes it to Booker. And nothing is falling for him right now. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Some changes for Phoenix. Markieff Morris comes in for Mirza Teletovic. And Freak subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. And then for Golden State, Festus Ezeli comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Barnes in for Draymond Green. Tucker and Morris holding the forward spots. Brandon Knight is out there with Freak. And it's Chandler in at the 5, down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Bogut comes in for Festus Ezeli, and it's Draymond Green in for Barnes. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He said, no time to waste, fellas. We've got to pick it up right now if we're going to make a comeback and try to win this thing. Let's go all out. Back to you.
Thompson passes to Bogut. Curry attacking. Softly drops in the floater.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Suns leading by 5. Freak kicks to Chandler. Pass to Freak. Morris a screen. Here's Kim. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Knight against Curry. It's deflected. Thompson. It's in. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Pass to Chandler. Down low. Stolen by Thompson. Green dishes to Thompson. And it's Thompson again missing. Stolen by Thompson. Outside for Curry. Buries it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Well, I tell you what, Steph Curry, somebody lit a fire under him.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
And now, your Suns dancers.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To tie it up. Misses the tray. Stolen by Thompson.
A three-pointer would be huge right now.
Boy, a chance to tie it up with the game on the line. This is what we live for. I want to see what happens right here.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. We were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw good.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Brandon. Certainly a nice...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Brandon Knight. What are your thoughts, Ken?
Brandon Knight had his A game working for him tonight. He plays the game at a lightning fast pace, and we got a serious taste of that tonight. When he puts on those afterburn.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson.
What a life, eh, freak? 1 minute you're playing 21 and horse on the courts in Harlem, and the next moment you're in the showroom, configuring the gunmetal and graphite exterior of your luxury car and your iPad mini. Oh, I bet you get a crazy crowd when you drive that car around the block in the old neighborhood, huh?
Yeah, I'm living the dream. Mad pandemonium. But folks from back around the way are real proud of me.
Yeah, I hear you. Local kid makes good. You know, it kind of reminds me of when I took my tech stock public and I rang the New York Stock Exchange bell, and my mom's friends called her up and said, "Maggie, is that your son on Bloomberg News this morning ringing the bell?" And my mom says, "Yes, sirree, Bob, it was him." That was a great moment, freak. And you know, our lives are like a pearl necklace of great moments, all strung together with the finest silk thread of memories. And we have to be very careful how we cultivate those pearls and we thread that necklace.
Does this meeting by any chance have to do with Vic Van Leer?
I grew up in the burbs, freak. I wasn't poor, upper middle class, comfortable. My daddy worked as an accountant for one of the largest insurance firms in the country. Smart with his money. Mom didn't have to work. I went to boarding school. And my dad died of a heart attack when I was a freshman at MIT. I was a movie geek, wanted to be a civil engineer, but I made my fortune by becoming a hybrid of both those interests. My dad didn't want me to be an accountant. Oh, listen to this. My best friend was a guy named Isidore. Yeah, we called him Izzy. He was one of the smartest human beings I have ever met in my life. I mean, Izzy was taking second-year college calculus courses as a high school sophomore, right? Straight-A student, full ride to MIT. Izzy had the world at his fingertips. But he was always looking for trouble, and trouble found him. He ran with the wrong crowd. And when we got to MIT, he got this great job working for a financial consulting firm in Boston. But every weekend, he would fly to Vegas. You see, Izzy had a system for counting cards in Vegas that had the big casinos on the Strip. Oh, stymied. He would come back to MIT with suitcases filled with $200,000 in cold cash.
What?
Yeah.
So your man Izzy was getting hit off like that?
Like a fat rat in a cheddar cheese factory, freak.
Okay, so what happened to this dude Izzy? Because he's dope.
No, not dope. Dead. After he'd been missing for 3 weeks, the Nevada State Police never found hide nor hair of Isidore. And our friendship took a hit when he asked me to hang out with him in Vegas, and I said I wouldn't do it because I knew he was on a dark and twisted path in his life. And yes, he was my dude. But no way was I gonna throw my life away trying to show my loyalty to a guy who really and truly didn't understand what loyalty was all about.
So this meeting is about Vic.
Correctamente.
Okay, well, sir, Vic isn't Izzy.
And why's that, freak?
Well, for one thing, you and your dead friend Izzy didn't grow up poor. Me and Vic grew up in a neighborhood where we had to look over our shoulder every 2 seconds to make sure nobody was going to walk up on us and rob us.
True. Izzy and I did not grow up in the hood. But we, like you, thankfully grew up in a two-parent household. But even that wasn't enough for Izzy. He wasn't satisfied. He was always looking for a 5-alarm fire when he already had the warmth and comfort of a loving family. This is not about class warfare, freak. This is about the consequences of making bad choices and risking it all when you feel like you have nothing to lose.
Vic is like a brother to me, sir.
But you shouldn't be Brother Vic's keeper, freak. Would a brother go looking for trouble and put your career and your livelihood at risk by getting into fights at nightclubs and seedy after-hour joints and then scream to the media, "Yeah, it's all good, I'm an FOF, friendo freak. It's all misunderstanding. Y'all be haters, don't hate my game." I don't think a brother would do that to someone they really cared about, but a guy who looked at you like a meal ticket would.
No. See, you don't understand Vic.
Really? I don't understand.
No.
Look, man, it was a misunderstanding with the guy in the next VIP booth. His honey started flirting with me, so naturally I started flirting back. Next thing I know, Captain Cornball's off my grill piece beefing. Next thing he know, he got a 2-piece and a biscuit under his left eye. Hey, I don't know who hit him, and it damn sure wasn't me. Hey, Captain Cornball's mad because I'm an FOF, friend of freak. Hey, but check this out though. He needs to train that hottie before he leave the house though. Yo, he's hot as ain't loyal, man.
What's there to understand? Are you freaking blind? You know, I just want to know, how much did you pay your lawyers to make all this go away?
Almost $100,000.
Excuse me, son, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I said I paid almost $100,000.
Exactly. And if you keep riding shotgun with Vic, you're gonna go broke. Quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Look, Vic is my friend, and I grew up with him. How many times I gotta tell you, sir?
Freak, this is not a request. I am not asking you to do this. I am telling you to do this. And the first order of business is that Mr. Vic Van Leer is banned from traveling with you on the road. Vic is banned from the locker room. And Vic is banned from this arena. And if I catch this guy, Vic, in or anywhere near the facilities, Mr. Vic Van Leer will be arrested for trespassing.
Are you serious, sir?
Brother, I'm as serious as cancer. We all know that can be deadly.
You know, when me and Vic were kids, playing summer tournaments at the Dome, we always imagined making it to the pros, right? And after the crowds left, just a street light was on the court, like 11:30, 12 midnight, even 1 in the morning sometimes. We used to practice player introductions, running on the court, giving dab, high-fiving the teammates. Vic, he would act as an announcer. You know, he would introduce me and announce my name on the loudspeaker, and the Jumbotron would flash my image like a little guy dressed in long shorts and a jersey. And now, fresh off his 3-game, 62-point scoring streak, the youngest player to ever do so in NBA history, Frequency Vibrations. So me and Vic would sit in those empty bleachers at the Dome and dream like nobody's business. And now I'm living a dream. For real. And in so many ways, Vic was part of that.
Please, listen to me. I mean, I know this guy's your dude from way back.
Look, me and Vic go way back like the front seats of a 67 Cadillac.
That's good. We go way back. Did you say front seats?
Front seats of a 67 Cadillac.
We go way back like the front seats of a 67 Cadillac. Well, do you have any crickets? I'm going to be the hit once again at Herbie Allen's Sun Valley Shindig because my fellow billionaires love it when I walk and talk that talk.
So that almost sounds...
No, let me tell you exactly what it sounds like. I respect, admire, and most importantly, love you as a human being and a role model. But I pay you a lot. And I mean, I pay you a lot of money to play for my team. And I am in this game to win it. And you can't win it with an albatross around your neck like Vic. So Vic is done. History. And here's some more lingo that I picked up from a former megastar who used to play for me several seasons ago. Thought I would never release him until I did. And now he's the sixth man on a struggling team in Venice. And yeah, I'm talking Venice with the canals and the gondolas and Harry's bar, not the street ballers next to the fortune tellers on the beach in Cali. This guy used to tell me when he thought there was a player destroying our team, don't be a hero, cut that zero. And that is what I am telling you about Vic, freak. Don't be a hero, cut that zero. The only thing Vic brings into your life is headache and unwanted and unnecessary negative attention. And it will begin to affect your mindset. And when it affects your mindset, it's going to affect your play. And when it affects your play, it's going to affect my team. And when it affects my team, it's going to affect my money. And if it affects my money, Google Translate will become your new freaking friend. I want a championship ring, freak, and I want you to help me get that ring. And banners after banners hanging from the rafters in this arena. So, freak, hear me clearly and hear me good. V, G, G, Vic, gotta go! Handle your business. And remember, that contract you signed contains a morality clause, a very important clause that revolves around your conduct on and off the court, and how it can negatively impact my team. Now, I don't want you to have to learn Italian or Croatian as a second language. And hey, playing pro ball overseas, there's nothing wrong with that. But the arenas are nothing like this, nor will the money be the same. And on top of all of that, this is the U.S. of A., the greatest freaking country in the world. Ask yourself, is Vic worth all that? Think about it. Think long, think wrong.
Tell you about Vic. He has his bad rap. It's not, and I understand some of his judgments might shadow his actual character. He's not that at all. Man, Vic, let me tell you something. We actually, we have love for each other. We're brothers. Blood couldn't make us any closer at all. I mean, he has so much loyalty to me and to my family. You can see even Cece, has issues with him, but he still loves her. He still loves her.
coming home. New York City, baby. I'll be honest, I'm pretty excited. Mama, Pops, Cece, yeah, they're gonna be there. Playing in front of them in the NBA uniform for the first time is gonna be a special moment for me. Now, I know all of Harlem's gonna be watching. No pressure, right? It's all good, though. I've been waiting for this my entire life. And I'll be ready.
At the shooting guard position, standing 6'8", number 44, Bojan Bogdanovic. At small forward, 6 feet 7 inches, number 7, Joe Johnson. At the other guard position, at 6 foot 3 inches, number 2, Jared Jack. Starting at the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 30, Thaddeus Young. A 7-foot center from Stanford, number 11, Brook Lopez. The head coach of your home team is Lionel Hollins. Ladies and gentlemen,
it's a West versus East contest here in Brooklyn as the Nets play one at home. Phoenix right now in the middle of a road trip. It has not been a dramatic change this season to the performance last year in terms of the record. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Joe Johnson. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Bogdanovic. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Jarrett Jack. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Lenz checked in for Chandler. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Markieff Morris. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And Freak subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Kim, he's in at the point. Alex Len out there with Mirza Teletovic. Then there's Warren, and it's Knight in at the 2 spot. What a year for the Suns in terms of transactions. Started the season with Dragic and Thomas on the roster and moved them both, Clark, at the deadline.
And, you know, most folks saw the Dragic trade coming after his disagreements with the team. The Thomas trade was a bit of a surprise, though.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Robinson. Ellington with it. Now defended by Warren. 6 to shoot. Young. And it's Freak with the rebound.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Knight kicks to Freak. There's the triple. Brooklyn with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And you don't have to go too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost that one. They just had an inability on that day to make shots.
You know, sometimes we talk about a defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, Greg, but that night they got up in their own heads. Just got in their own way and couldn't get out of it.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Sloan. And Young, here we go. Len grabs the board.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
Warren dishes to Teletovic. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Len sets a screen for Freak. Launches it. That's good.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Young for three. That's good. Young's got 5.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Suns lead by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Now with more and more freshmen, Clark, making the jump to the pros, we can expect to hear more stories like this, I'm sure.
Well, without question, Kevin, that's the case and the landscape that we find ourselves in. But, you know, there's something to be said for developing all 4 years in college when that's the best route for an individual player. Nowadays, I think, unfairly so, there's a ton of pressure on young guys sometimes to leave prematurely. We'll see if Freak's decision pays off for him long term.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Well, how about this? A lot of side outs.
In-group substitution here for Brooklyn. Young's checked in for Lopez. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Joe Johnson. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Jarrett Jack. There's the pick. Freak kicks to Teletovic. Rob. In transition, here come the Nets. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Hollis Jefferson. Outside Knight. Out to the right wing. Here's Kim. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And on the bench for the Suns is Jeff Hornacek. He's probably one of the tougher coaches in the league. He'll bend your ear if you make mental errors. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And for Coach Hornacek, Greg, you learned from one of the toughest coaches as a player. You know, several trips to the finals. And you know this guy well, Clark. Jerry Sloan was the guy that molded Jeff Hornacek.
One of the outstanding coaches in the history of the NBA, Jerry Sloan. Although Hornacek saw all that success in Utah, this is a homecoming job for him because he started his career in Phoenix.
1:41 left in the first half. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Young pass to Sloan. Here's Robinson, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Robinson's got his second basket of the night. Phoenix leading by 4. Pass to Len. Dishes it to Freak. Passes it to Teletovic. Knight on the wing. Kicks it to Len. Brooklyn with the rebound. Robinson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock and your situation.
Now the dish to Ellington. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
And stolen by Freak. Fast break, here come the Suns. Here's Warren, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Out of bounds. Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession.
Get that.
Five-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. Here's Sloan. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Knight dishes the land. And it goes as the official calls a foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Excellent execution of the plan there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. It's been quite a game for Alex Len.
I guess.
We're making some changes. Robinson's checked in for Lopez. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Young. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Jarrett Jack. We've got Johnson. Donald Sloan out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Robinson. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the force. So that's the next 5.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Johnson with a screen on Len. There's a screen by Robinson. Johnson, wide open, he fires. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
The pass to Warren. He dishes it to Freak. Tipped away. Moment here now for an injury report.
Unfortunately, guys, he said it doesn't look good. The schedule becomes a real grind at this time of the year, and that injury is only going to make things harder on this team. Guys?
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it, and better than ever.
Greg, I sure hope you're right. I mean, there are just so many uncertainties when it comes to dealing with injuries, though. Let's hope for the best.
Here's Len, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
The feed to Bogdanovich. Here's Hollis Jefferson. 5 points in the game. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Bogdanovich.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
Simply phenomenal, Greg, the effort we've seen from both sides here.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Sloan. He's guarded by Kim. And Sloan kicks to Bogdanovich. Feeds it to Sloan. To tie. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Len's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They have a 2-for-1 situation if they go quick.
Yeah, I don't think they have to rush, though, Greg. Just need to find a good shot this time.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strip to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket, too.
The Nets making a switch here. Ellington's checked in, and the Suns making a change here as well. Knight's checked in. It's stolen. 4-on-3 break. Here's Ellington. Soft touch off the glass.
Just too dominant in the low post to let him have the ball in that close.
Really simple opportunity for him. I mean, that's his bread and butter there.
All right, now, I want everyone here at the Barclays Center.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. Some changes for Brooklyn. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Hollis Jefferson. And it's Bogdanovich in for Wayne Ellington. And for the Suns, Len comes in for Chandler. And Freak subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Markieff Morris and Alex Len are the bigs. Brandon Knight is out there with Freak. And it's Tucker in at the small forward position.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Nets.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, Steve, and in the end, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, Clark, and that's all part of the story.
That's right, Kevin. I mean, this is by no means a runaway that it might appear to have been. I mean, it was a scrappy performance all the way through.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
A good win, and a lot went into it, but I just like the showing for Thaddeus Young. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And Jack drops them both. Freak with it. Pass to Len. Here's Toledovich. And he makes good on his first shot of the game. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, we have
The 2K Sports post-game show.